Today we're going to be drawing an ice cream cone, and you're going to receive a piece of paper that is this size. And the first thing you're going to do is towards the top, you're going to make a frowny face or a rainbow. About that big. Then what you need to do is draw some drips coming down. Now when you draw these drips, please don't do this. Don't draw your frowny face and then go like this. And don't draw your frowny face and make it like this. You really just need to do long drips and go way back up, like it's really melting. Then for the second scoop, and you are going to be making 3 scoops of ice cream. For the second scoop, you start somewhere in this drip, and you come down, and somewhere over from this drip, and come down, so that you can imagine that there's a frowny face or a rainbow behind these drips. So it looks like this one is melted onto this one. And you draw drips again. And then your third scoop. Again, I'm drawing the 2 lines, imagining where the rest of the frowny face would be. So you could even draw it and then make your pencil kind of pick up off the paper, and then when it gets back over here, start again and draw a third set of drips. Underneath that you need your cone. So go up into the drips and come down. Usually the bottom of the cones have a little curve, and come back up. And make sure your cone comes way down. So when you look at my paper, the ice cream comes down a little bit further than halfway, and then my cone takes up the rest. Now this cone is a curved object, and we're going to make this into a sugar cone. And to make it look curved, we want our lines to be curved. And I'm going to make mine at an angle. If you want to make them this direction, that's fine. And a gentle curve. And then when we make a sugar cone, we want it to look almost like a checkerboard. So we're going to go this way then. By giving those lines a little bit of a curve, it gives the illusion that the cone has a curve. It's an actual cone instead of just a flat triangle. Now once you're done with that, you'll take your Sharpie and you are going to outline all of your pencil lines. Now I'm going to stop outlining here so that you don't have to watch me outline the whole cone, but you will actually outline the cone with your Sharpie also. Now when you're done, it's always a good idea after you've traced something to go back with an eraser and just clean it up a little bit. If you've missed some of the pencil line, if you erase it, it just makes it look nicer. Now your job is to color these and turn them into some kind of ice cream. So maybe my top scoop is going to be Neapolitan ice cream. So for Neapolitan ice cream, I need a pink, for strawberry, a chocolate, and a white. So I would start by coloring my strawberry. And notice I'm not making a line and then coloring. I'm just going to let these kind of run together just a little bit. It'll look a little more real that way. And then the vanilla's in the middle. So I would take my vanilla and I'd kind of blend those lines together. I'm going to color my white for the vanilla. And then on the other side, I would do the chocolate. And it's always a good idea to kind of go back and forth with the 2 crayons going over each other to blend them together a little bit. And notice that I'm coloring neatly and trying to really fill in the space. Try to use short strokes and go all kinds of directions to really get it filled in nicely. So I'm going to take the brown over just a little bit into the white so the colors blend. So now I have a Neapolitan scoop. And then you can decide whatever types of ice cream you would like to have. For example, on this one, I just made some make-believe ones. I did purple with some blue spots. Maybe it's blueberry ice cream. And for this one, I used a couple types of pink for strawberry ice cream. And this one, my favorite when I was young, was rainbow sherbet. So orange sherbet, lemon sherbet, and lime sherbet all together. And notice I blended them together. And then I colored my cone brown to try to make the cone look like it has dents, like it sinks down in and is three-dimensional. After you color it brown, if you just go along the edges here and there and make them a little bit darker along the edge, it will give the illusion that the cone actually has a texture. If you'd like to, you can make crazy types of ice cream. So maybe you want to make fish ice cream, or broccoli ice cream, or sprinkle donut ice cream. You can make any type of ice cream that you would like. Make sure that you color neatly and fill in the whole scoop. You can notice here that I added a cherry on top. So go ahead and start with the frown and draw the drips. Draw your 3 scoops of ice cream and your cone. Trace it in Sharpie, and then go ahead and get creative and make all different flavors of ice cream. Have fun!